Hello. In 2009, Taylor Swift released her iconic music video for You Belong With Me. Both the song and the video depict the all too well-known narrative of a love triangle. But what if I told you that there's more to this story than just the lyrics and visuals? What if the instruments themselves are characters in this musical love story? This narrative revolves around Taylor Swift's crush on the boy next door. This boy is involved with another girl. He has a girlfriend who is seen as the cool girl. She has 20/20 vision. She's a cheerleader. She wears short skirts. Swift's character is the dork. She wears glasses. She has a messy bun. She wears t-shirts. She's on the bleachers. The goal of this video is to show that this love story is not only portrayed through the lyrics and the visuals, but also through the instrumentation. And before we get too far into this, I'm going to explain that this form of music analysis is called musical agency. Musical agency is when the music itself is an active participant in the storytelling. This concept suggests that musical elements can change characters' feelings, actions, and relationships, which allows for the listener to engage with the song on a deeper level. So, through musical agency, this song can be interpreted in a whole new light. It shows the three characters, the boy next door, Taylor Swift's character, and the girlfriend, in another area of the song. The first thing we hear when this song starts is a gentle strumming of a guitar. This rhythmic eighth note pulse can be characterized as the other girl. Because this guitar is constantly playing in the background of the song, it represents the girlfriend who's constantly looming in the back of Taylor Swift's mind. In the first chorus, Taylor Swift declares in her vocals, "What you're looking for has been here the whole time." And when she says this, the gentle strumming of the guitar drops out and the background music fades. This creates a moment of bold declaration where Taylor Swift admits to her feelings for this boy next door. In the first verse, we're introduced to Taylor's character. She is heard as the slide guitar. You can hear this as a whiny sort of sound that punctuates the end of each phrase that's sung. It not only sounds like a cry, but it also represents her longing and vulnerability that she has when she's communicating with the boy next door through the window. In the second verse, there is a sudden arrival of the boy next door's character. You can hear him as the electric guitar that mirrors a few of the phrases in the vocal line. This sudden arrival not only signifies his physical presence in the musical landscape, but also his emotional involvement with Swift. You can hear the electric guitar mirroring lines like, "I know you better than that," and "What you doing with a girl like that?" implying that the boy next door shares the feelings that Taylor has for him, and he's starting to doubt his relationship with his current girlfriend. And this interplay between the electric guitar and the slide guitar creates a complex relationship between those two characters, which mirrors the tension between all three characters. Back in the first verse, we can see that Taylor Swift writes out "I love you" on the sign that she's going to show the boy next door just as he closes his window. I think that this moment is really important in the musical part as well, because when you're watching the video and listening to the song at the same time, you can see that right when he closes his window is the second instance of the slide guitar, which to me sounds a lot like a cry. After this moment, the slide guitar is more consistent, now punctuating each phrase with its cry, as if she's sobbing through the lyrics. In the pre-choruses, I think that the absence of this slide guitar is very telling, as Swift sings out the reasons why the boy next door might prefer his current girlfriend over herself, in lines like, "She wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts." The focus shifts away from her emotions, which makes sense as to why you can't hear the crying of the guitar in the pre-chorus. Instead, these moments serve as a self-reflection, where Swift reflects on the differences between herself and the other girl. The exclusion of the slide guitar highlights her vulnerability and self-awareness. In the instrumental break following the second chorus but before the bridge, as per the name of the section, there's no vocals, just instruments, which is a very important moment for the musical side of the story. Despite the fact that there is a breakup scene being depicted in the music video, the intertwining melodies of the slide guitar and the electric guitar suggest a dialogue between Swift and the boy next door. In this section, there's a call and response between the slide guitar with its responsive riff and the electric guitar's bolder melody. This moment catches our attention before we get back into the bridge, and this is where I got the idea of the musical love triangle, because of this very obvious dialogue between two of the instruments. We are then led into the bridge where Swift's vocals narrate the comfort and connection she feels is shared between the two of them. This bridge is then led into a stripped-down rendition of the chorus. The stripped-down version of this section is supposed to add vulnerability. You can really hear her vocals a lot better, and she's singing them a lot more soft. It's supposed to feel a lot more vulnerable. And then in the final chorus, it goes back to normal, and we finally find our resolution, both in the video, in the lyrics, and now in the instruments. And Swift finally finds the lover she's been looking for. In conclusion, this song just intricately weaves together narrative, lyrics, visuals, and instrumentation to tell a compelling love story. Each instrument becomes a character, which enhances the storytelling experience. And through musical agency, Taylor Swift invites us to feel every moment of this love triangle in every sense that she's able to portray it, making us not just listeners, but participants in this emotional journey. Now, that's all I have to say about Taylor Swift, or at least You Belong With Me. I have a few other essays that I would like to turn into video essays, but other than that, I am open to requests on what I should overanalyze next. Alright, bye!